Yeah, 11 new guys. We've got 4 returning players that are all going to play significant roles on our team, and combine that with 11 new guys who we're really, really excited about. What makes me most optimistic about our team is I think we've got a group that really likes to work. I think we've had a great summer, obviously leading into our first practice yesterday. And again, man, just the plan has been the same, trying to really emphasize and build a foundation offensively and defensively leading up into our first practice. And now we've got some time where we can actually get some work done. We're so limited in the amount of time that we have in the summer. So really excited that practice is here, and we feel like we got the time that we need to really start making some progress.
Do you feel like you have to start over with so many new players?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think everybody in the country is dealing with it, Dana. It's again the era of college basketball that we're in. You look around the league. We've all got new teams, and those things. When you're dealing with that and you're dealing with so many new players, so many guys learning a new system, it takes some time to get things where you really want it. And it's going to continue, leading up all the way into to the first game of the year to take some time to get everything exactly the way we want it. We've seen that early in the year last year. It took time for our team to mesh and to really, play the style and brand of basketball that we want to play. But again, I feel really good about the players that we have, their character and their DNA of who they are as people, and just have been really optimistic about their willingness to work.
With that being said, though, you've done this now 1 year, so you kind of gone full circle being
Yep.
the head coach. So is it easier on that front because now you're doing stuff firsthand?
Well, I think we're ahead of maybe where we were last year in my first year is first and foremost our staff chemistry. If you look back to last year, I mean, so much of what we were doing in the summer, we were obviously building our team, but we were building our staff as well. And now that we've had some great continuity from that point, I think we're certainly farther along than where we were last year because we're not even our staff learning the system, right? I think we're farther along on that standpoint. A lot to do because of our staff continuity as well.
You mentioned it. When you look around this league, everybody's roster has turned over this
Sure.
year. So everybody's doing what you've been doing for the last 3 years. So when you're looking at players in the portal, what do you target? Because you've been doing this a while. You know what I mean? Under Coach Calhoun. What are you looking for?
Yeah, I think a couple things. Certainly, guys that fit our culture, fit into to our core values of what we really value, and then guys that really fit our style of play. I think particularly from the forward position this year, we've got guys that really fit us with their versatility. Guys that's had a ton of success for us. In our program going back multiple years. Really excited about what we've got at those positions. And again, I think we've got obviously 2 returning players that played very, very valuable minutes for us last year. Chris, who started almost every game for us. Jason, who I think's probably had as good a summer as anybody in our program in terms of his development and improvement, played very, very valuable minutes for us last year. Those 2 guys obviously have a feel for how we do things, and they've been trying to do a really good job of leading our new group.
Is Zorgbull back? I mean, I know he's back.
Sure.
Is he-
Yeah, Iman's 100% healthy. Again, excited about what he's going to give us. Obviously, Gabe was such a factor for us defensively last year. I think Iman presents some of those same qualities on the defensive end in terms of defending the rim. Obviously, he hasn't played a whole lot of basketball over the last 18 months. So trying to get him back sharpened up, with his skill, obviously, we've said it for many years with him. He needs game reps. He needs to be out on the floor and get game experience in meaningful minutes. And we're excited about what he's going to give us, really on both ends of the ball.
Based on what you've seen so far this summer, how does the identity of this team compare to, the teams of the last few years that you've been part of?
Yeah, again, we're always going to be a team that's going to, base our identity on the defensive end of the floor. We've seen that last year. I think we've got great versatility on that side of the ball. And again, offensively, I think we're going to get back to playing a brand of basketball that our fans are more used to seeing. In terms of our tempo, in terms of having versatility from a lot of different positions. Really being able to play out of the ball screen. those things are going to be, look maybe a little bit different than at times last year.
When you win 20 games in a row, 20 games a season for 3 years in a row, the level of expectations from your fan base goes up. And I'm sure as a coach, that's where you want it. You want people expecting you to be where you've been the last 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, we've had tons of success over the last several years, and I'm really excited about where we're at as a program. Really excited and optimistic about the new group that we have. I think we're going to play a fun style. I think we're going to have a chance to compete at the top of our league again. And again, this league is what it is, right? We know that there's a lot of good teams, a lot of good players, a lot of good coaches. We're going to have to continue to make progress in terms of our development and the chemistry of our team, but really optimistic about our group.
You mentioned, getting back to, what you guys have done in the past offensively, maybe a little bit better, a little bit differently than what you did last year. Is that as a result of just the skill set of the guys that you brought in, or is it a better shooting team, more efficient team? Like, how do you feel like that?
Well, Neil, I hope we shoot it better than we did last year. I sure hope we do. But no, I think we've done a really good job of identifying area of needs in our recruiting. I think we really recruited well to our style of play. You look at some of the new guys that we have, Vlad, Tyler Robinette, Rich Rolfe. Those guys are very prototypical forwards in our system, guys that have skill, guys that can make shots from the perimeter, guys that can pass. And I think the other thing is, we weren't very big from the guard position last year. I think if you come and you see our group physically, we look different from the guard position, which I'm really encouraged by. I think that gives us a chance to be even better on the defensive end of the floor as well. So again, optimistic about our group. Think we got the pieces that we need to compete at the top of our league.
One of those guys is Derek Anderson, a local guy.
Yeah.
So how important, to have that local player?
Dana, man, I love being able to recruit some local guys. DA has been great for us. He's made great improvements. He's got a chance to compete for some minutes on our team. And again, not just him. I mean, we've got, I think, 13, 14 guys that are going to have a chance to compete for minutes. Obviously, we're not going to play that many when it gets right down to it, but we've got a lot of guys that have showed really good signs throughout the summer and into our fall and practices.